makes me want to have a bowl. And Adrian is out there as well, saying he's been visiting the city plant each night on my little nightly walk. And actually, guys, I want to update you on those plants. I paid a visit back to him there the other day, and one of them actually turned out to be female. I thought they were all male that I had planted there in the city, but one of them was actually female. So if you're paying a visit in there next time, try to, have a look at them, and you'll see the difference between the male and female there in the city. Yeah, it's education. And unlike what the Blarney Gardens would have you believe, it's not a poisonous plant at all. Like. Casada Stragas says every movement needs funding, and that's right. That's something I've seen as well. You know, you get a lot more done if you have access to money. And sadly, you know, I just haven't had access to money. If I'd had access to money over the years, a bottomless pit of money, I would have had some fucking incredible events, and been afforded some great speakers, and yeah, hired out some great venues as well. But you're fucking limited by funding and all of that stuff. Like, you know, people want to make money rather than just spend it. A shite in a bucket had a plant completely stripped of its leaves by slugs and birds, just the stem left. Very surprised to see Toonie Louise growing on it now. Shite in a bucket, remember, it is a weed at the end of the day, man. These things want to live. The plant is a hardy old fecker. As hard as it might be to get some good results out of it, it's still hard to outright kill it as well. Pad Whelan says, listening live from a little. Maybe I'll find them Liberty caps. They were actually psilocybin cyanosis. So that was the wavy caps, not Liberty caps in little. It might just be a little bit too early yet, though. Maybe next month, a bit more rain needed, I'd say. Shyson says, plants can grow grand in Irish sun with no lights given the right care and the right genetics as well. It's important to add that into the right genetics are incredibly important. Irish goodbyes to tell him F off. Ryan Morey, no nice hash around, only dirt. Anyone with good hash can a fairy hit me up. Come on now, guys, no sourcing on the show. You're going to get me shut down. I just had to say that, I guess. Any weed fairies out there, hook Ryan up. Which one is male? The one with the balls on it, Adrian. The female then is the one that doesn't look like the other ones. It's lacking balls. So yeah, it's there's something similar to ourselves. The men have balls, the women don't. Ross Dr. Green Thumb says, where can you get the Liberty caps, lads? Not yet. August, September, and look to your local golf course, sheep fields, and just any kind of good fields like that don't get turned, where the soil isn't rotated. Shyson says, well, hey, since Amelia and the city, fair play, Martin, we might have buds growing outside the Bridewell before long. There's already buds growing there, actually. When I went back to it there on Thursday evening or Wednesday evening, I walked by to it, and there's actually little flowers now starting to form on one of the plants down there. It'll be another 8 to 9 weeks before they're even at their peak maturity yet, but still they're forming now, like, you know. So it's nice to see some pre-flowers there on it anyway, like some pistils and some calyxes and even a little bit of resin, so check them out, like. Sex in a plant is hard, Martin. You can't fully tell the sex till about 6 weeks old, but you can be right on an educated guess before 6 weeks old. Yeah, and a more accurate thing to go on actually would be, outside of the age of the plant, would be the number of nodes. So normally when you get to about 8 to 9 nodes, once the plant has about 8 to 9 nodes, then normally around the 5th node down or up from the bottom, you will see the first pre-flowers, probably the earliest. So there's a tip for you out there if you're looking to sex your plants. The female flower will show first around the 5th node once the plant has about 8 to 9 nodes on it. So that's the area to be kind of keeping an eye out on. And again, if you don't know what that looks like or something, get over to the Percy's Grow Room and check out male and female cannabis flowers, and you won't be long learning. Other comments, guys. The Republic of Dave. It would be pretty fun to see if someone happened to steal the cannabis plant from the Garden of Poisons. Just saying. Well, somebody stole one from the City Hall the time I planted it there. I planted one in the City Hall there about I don't know, about 6 or 8 months ago, however long ago it was now. And it wasn't about an hour later and the plant was gone. Somebody went straight down there and took it on. I would love to know if somebody actually brought it home and finished it, like, and a nice one for subscribing there as well, Ryan, your legend. But I would love to know, again, if you're out there, if you happen to see this and you were the person who took that plant, like, let me know how it got on. I don't care that you took it. Like, I got what I wanted out of it. I got down there, I held my demonstration. I would have loved to have seen it grow there and thrive there, like, but the guy from the grounds keeping the security would have took it anyway. Like, it was inevitable, it was going to be taken anyway by the authorities. So I'm glad somebody else actually got it before them. So let me know if it was you. Get in touch. I see Ronan out there as well. What's happening, Ronan? Ronan, I tried to give you a buzz the other day, but I must give you a buzz after the show again. We must have an old convo about the journey up to Dublin. I've been talking about getting the train up, but I seen you were talking about trying to get a bus going as well. So if we can make that happen, we've got about 2 weeks now to get the bus organised. So let's make that happen, Ronan. If not, then let's get a group of us going on the train. That'll be just as easy. What else is out there, or who else is out there? Offer a drive to inspect an outdoorsy lady. Enjoy your Miss Dowes, and safe journey out there. Other comments, the Ronan says the DS being cunts around and hassling people who look like stoners with the typical I can smell cannabis routine. Yeah, is that going on again at the moment, Ronan, man? Have you heard a few cases? I'd imagine you probably would meet people out there as well a bit more than I would. I get messages in here from time to time, but I suppose you meet people there on the daily who could probably have a bit more interactions, you know. Other comments out there as well. Adrian, I walk by every night. We'll keep you updated. Yeah, it's nice to see. I seen your post there as well up on Instagram, Adrian. So nice one for the tagging those as well. Keep on getting the pictures, man, and keep on putting it up there. Keep on using those hashtags as well. Hashtag bring Ava home, or bring Ava home, bring Alicia home, and talk to Vera. So those are the two hashtags when you get a picture of those plants, guys. Hashtag bring Alicia home and hashtag talk to Vera. So make sure you're banging those hashtags to the pictures as well, and give Martin's World a tag there as well while you're at it, sure. Ronan, yeah, happened yesterday. Pity, man. Was it yourself that they done it to, was it? Or was it somebody you know? I hate hearing this stuff, like, but look, man, 10th of July, it's going to be our opportunity to unite, and we'll be a force not to be reckoned with by those cops. Then they arrest one of us, and it's going to be problemsome from peaceful protest. Dave Gorman, oh yeah, the plant will grow, but it won't be a great. She will be slow. That, yeah, exactly. I don't mind once I see it grow. Happy feckin' days. There is a Bridewell in Cork too. If we hear Bridewell, we automatically think Garda. Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, Bridewell is the city centre Garda station. Shitty one. Well, to be honest, if you want to get sex a plant early, just switch your light to 12-12 for a week, then switch back to veg. Sex should show. Yeah, that's another way of doing it as well. That could cause a bit of stress in the plant as well. But look, some people don't mind. Some people are wanting to find out the sex kind of sooner. It's kind of like myself. We were at the hospital today getting the scan of the baby, like, and we had the opportunity to find the sex. And I'm just like, no, I can wait, man. I like surprises. When I've grown regular cannabis seeds before as well, I didn't mind waiting as well. I liked training each and treating them all well, and growing the plants well and finding out which one was then in time. No rush. Good things come to those who wait. It's gonna be like Christmas morning, then when you're opening up, you know, the tent, and it's like, oh yes, I finally found the female, you know, celebrations. It makes me want to have a bowl.